Alrighty guys, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, it's morning for me, hope you're all well. I know you're all sitting there going, yes, am I in my Audi again? Yes I am. It's cold this morning and my work schedule has been a bit screwed, so I haven't been able to do my videos when I usually do. So we're up in the morning and it's cold and I have my Audi on, so that's what we're rolling with today. So today I wanted to just basically show you guys my favorite PvP team at the moment. As simple as that. I've been having a lot of fun with this recently. It may be slightly different than what you guys think. I don't know. It might be pretty obvious, depending if you guys have followed me and know how I've been mucking around with PvP lately, but I've not really been using Demon King. I've been using the Unknown Ragnarok team. I'm having really a lot of fun with this team, so I'll kind of explain why I've got it set up the way I do and like what I do. So I actually run dodge food with these guys. And this has actually got me up to Champ 1. To be fair, this is the first time I've grinded PvP properly in a hot minute, but it got me up to Champ 1, which is, I haven't done in this since there was, I think it was four people available on the field at one time, and you had full demon team. You could just run just like darkness stacks. So basically, I have obviously Tyr. Tyr does really good damage, and it's just kind of a staple in this team now in terms of what he does. I've got Tarmiel link on him, so when he gets targeted, he obviously can heal back up. I have Freyr with Freyr Relic, so I get an increase in all my basic stats. Plus his death damage ult is actually really helpful, because the one thing that I don't have with this team is infect, right? So I basically can't stop a Tarmiel link. So to be fair, a Tarmiel link Demon King does give me issues, but if I can push Freyr ult, I can usually kill him, right? Diane and her Holy Relic is obviously super helpful, just because you get that 50% damage cap. Right, so basically what that means is these guys will not take damage more than 50%. So if Demon King gets a big AoE, or Demon King gets ult, or anyone gets ult really, you only do 50% of my health. And then I also have Tarmiel Link. So, and then finally I obviously have Nanashi in the back just for the additional basic stats. So between him and Freya, I get like a 45% basic stat increase. I get the ability not to take more than 50% damage, and then when they do get me low on health, Tyr and everyone else does a lot more damage as well. So this is the team that I've been running, and I always run dodge food because I don't mind going second, because they obviously, hopefully, they don't always expect dodge food with this team. It's one of those things where everyone kind of expects it with Demon King, but not everyone expects it. There we go, Demon King. So let's see how this goes. So this could be interesting, being that I said this team does well, but now I might actually get my butt kicked. Let's give a better view. Now usually it'd be nice if I got another Freya card, because then I can merge and push his ult immediately. But see, they do that and then they evade dodge, so that's really nice. Because I'm probably going to check for dodge food. Now this kind of goes 50-50 whether or not I get good cards or not against the demon team, to be honest. I'll be real with you, fam. I presume he's got Tarmiel link. He doesn't. Interesting choice. So I'm gonna do. So let's see. Oh, and no dodge food. That's very curious. I don't know why. This should kill, I'm hoping. It's not going to kill melee because I gave him true magic. But there we go. So that was definitely a misplay on their behalf. I'm not sure why you wouldn't have Tarmiel link on Demon King. And you wouldn't be running dodge food rather than CC food. But hey. So this is what I can do with this team. I know that was obviously very, very good. Uh-oh. But see, this doesn't. I say but it's 50% damage. So this is where stuff like this is really good, when you get really strong. Although I do need to kill. Do you have Tarmiel link? You don't. Okay, that's fine. This should kill. Or maybe not. We'll see, I guess. Single target increase from Freya Relic? Yeah, perfect. Okay, cool. So, I mean, that was pretty lucky. They didn't set their Demon King up for success at all there. But that's kind of what this team does. Like I said, it's a lot of fun because you end up just dishing out a lot of damage. You end up, no one's expecting that evade food first turn from this team, so they waste off and waste cards. They can't exceed 50% of damage, so it makes this team a lot of fun, and it's still really hard hitting. So I don't really like the Goddess team because it spends so much time like building up, and you just become really, really tanky. There's nothing about Chelsea. Okay, let's see. Another Demon King. This is the thing, like all I'm doing is facing Demon Kings at the moment, and I'm coming out not too bad. So we'll see how that goes. So I could probably even push, in fact I will push Dian ult here, because I can take away his, the buff. That's the other thing that I really like about Ragnarok Dian, is you take away the buff, right? So I'm pretty sure from memory that's a damage reduction buff. You guys will correct me if I'm wrong, I'm sure. But getting rid of that buff will increase the damage as well. He's just disabled his Astarosa, that's fine. So I kind of almost do a similar strat. Tamio Link? What is with people not running Tamio Link on these? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm going to do that. And then that's going to give me another ult gauge, so I don't need to worry about that. And then I'm going to do... I want to do that just to make sure he dies, I think. Or I might not even kill him, to be honest. We'll see, I guess. Oh, come on. Damn, close. Alright, that's fine. So I've still got one more before all his attack-related stuff comes in. He might go after my Dian, which is fine. Because I kind of run it the same way that I run... that you run the Demon King, right? Is that... ideally, Tyr doesn't die here. But... he might do. So you have the distraction. Does this even kill? Yes, it does. Okay. Tyr should survive. Perfect. So then what we do is we use the Tyr cards. So I'm just going to do... so I am encroached, but this should still do a decent chunk of damage just from the way that... do you have Tamio Link? Does Melee have Tamio Link? This one could be 50-50 on whether or not I win here. It depends on how much damage we do, which I don't think is going to be much. At the very least, Demon King should die. Yeah. So if I wasn't encroached, obviously that would do a hell of a lot more damage. And I think I've just given Melee... oh, I was hoping that would kill. So I've just given Melee True Magic and his ultimate, I think, maybe. No, he doesn't have his ultimate. Okay, that's helpful. He didn't have any Demon King cards. So I think I'm dead here. I think I lose. Because I didn't quite play that the way. So this is the thing. With this team, it's frustrating, but it's actually good because I realize I don't play things the way I should. Or, something comes through that, like, I killed Demon King when maybe I should have killed Melee, you know what I mean? Because, yeah, okay. So now I lose this one. So it's still frustrating when I lose, but I definitely but it's also like I feel like I could have won that one. You know what I mean? Like I don't go into these fights being like, okay, that was just absolute garbage. So I actually don't mind the state of PvP at the moment because it seems a little bit more bad. Like I was a little bit concerned that Demon King was going to come in and just obliterate everyone and just make it just no fun. There was no other teams to run. And that was it, right? Whereas this actually kind of is a little bit more fun this way. I don't know. I might be wrong. So you go, perfect. So, dodge. Thank you very much. I'm expecting a double barn attack, maybe? Yeah. So again, this won't kill. This will do a lot of damage. I don't love that I get like the mark of whatever it is, right? What we're going to do is we're going to... oh, if I can move my cards. I'm going to do what I did before. And I'm going to push Alt. And I'm actually going to do this just to get a little bit of heals back with my Tyr. Should have done... I always do that. I always forget it takes away debuffs as well. So... I always forget it takes away debuffs too. It is cool that sometimes I do crit even with the mark of concentration. So that is nice. But I'm curious to see what way they go here. Because this is the thing. It's like, okay, you take out Deanne. Yeah. Or do you go after Tia with Tami or Link? I'm really hoping she taunts now. Perfect. Okay. So Deanne should do a lot of damage now. In theory. Right? You know what? Actually, we're going to do this to take away the stance, and then this. And let's see how this goes. Because this will take away the damage reduction. So I do love having Freya on the team for that as well. The level 2 is actually... I'm not really used to... Oh, close. Very close. I was really hoping that would kill everyone. That would have been really nice. That would have been really nice. If there was like an Esteros or anything, Esteros definitely would have died. You know, taunt? Oh no, okay. Yeah, she might die here because she took a lot of damage. No, good. That's really helpful. And no... Please taunt up or don't go after... Ugh. Damn, okay. See, if that had killed, we would have been in a good spot. I knew this was going to happen, that... I was going to do nothing. Okay. We are in trouble here. That is for sure. So if I do... I think I've just given him... Damn. Okay. I knew this was going to happen. I knew as soon as I said this was my favorite team, I was just going to start losing. That's just very frustrating. I probably shouldn't have just given up there, but that was... I think I knew when I was beaten there. So, I don't know. Like, still my favorite team, but it definitely gets frustrating when stuff like that happens because, like, I felt like I played that one alright, and I felt like I didn't deserve to lose. But, hey, and it's weird. Sometimes I feel like we do heaps of damage, and then sometimes I feel like we do, like, nothing. So, I guess we'll see in this one how it goes. But, yeah, sometimes I feel like I just absolutely obliterate them, and then sometimes I feel like I do like no damage. So the one thing obviously going against the Barn team is that you get all the stat lowers and stuff, and all the attack lowers, which definitely does not help. But hey, it is what it is, right? It is what it is, I guess. Okay. So now, does he give... There's 50%. For each recession removed from the beginning of the ally's turn. Yeah, okay. Retrocession is minus 20% damage taken. Okay. So, I'm going to do... Does he's the one that's got to have Tami or Link, right? No, he doesn't. Who? Okay, Melee has Tami or Link. I'm just going to go straight for him. I could have pushed ult there. Probably should have, but... Oh, that would have been nice if that killed. Kill. Perfect. And I'm hoping this goes after... and kills. Yep. Perfect. So that's kind of more how it's supposed to go. That's more what I wanted to have happen. And now again, like, there's no real way he kills me here. Like, yes, you need to go after Deanne, but that was true magic, and now I have the defense, and you lose an ult gauge. So you have the ult, you also have the ult control as well, which is really nice. So do I just go? I think I just go straight for the kill here on Melee. I think that's the game plan. So much damage, very nice. I mean, sometimes we hit really hard, and then sometimes we don't hit at all. Once I kill the Demon King, the Demon team is usually pretty straightforward if I do it pretty quickly. One thing I've never tested, I wonder if the death damage then gives you a second hit on the final flame. Let's find out, because I've never really... Kind of want to see this as well, the damage. Let's have a look. So that takes off one. This takes off another. And then... It doesn't. Okay. That's good to know, I guess. All right, so we had another win. That's good. That's 2 wins, 2 losses. That was I was starting to get a little bit worrying for a second there. Said my favorite team, and I kept getting my butt kicked. So like I said, if I can just, it's kind of a, I wouldn't say it's a all or nothing kind of team, but like, kind of within the first turn or so, I kind of know whether I'm going to win or not. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm sure that's the same with every PvP, and I'm just making it up. Okay, cool. That's another unknown team. So I get out CC'd, so I'm curious to see whether they have... See, I don't have Summer Freya, alright? So, I'm not sure... Perfect. That's another reason why dodge food's very nice to have. That's actually really quite nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to do that. I presume he's got Tarmiel Link. No. Freya's got Tarmiel Link. Alright, I'm going to just do that then. Ah, I forgot about the charming. I'm very annoyed. I always forget about the charming. It's entirely my fault. Entirely my fault. I'm curious. This shouldn't kill me? No, just didn't. That's nice. This will kill my tier though. Ah, okay. Nah, it's entirely my fault. I'm very annoyed at myself. This is the thing, like stuff like that, I'm like, okay, that is my fault. Like I wasn't paying attention. I didn't. Yeah, far out. Okay, I think we just lose here to be honest, but let's give it a go anyway. Because he has Freya Relic and stuff as well. Yeah. Yeah. Damn. Yeah. See, if I had done AoE and then, like, if I just used my Freya cards and my, how many weak point AoEs does he get? Far out. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm dead here anyway. So, well, I mean, I don't know if that was the best showcase of my favorite team, but hey, that's what we're going to use. Hopefully you guys understand why it is my favorite team. I've just realized I have like over 10,000 festival coins, so I should probably go buy the final card that I don't have, which I never use, I never will use, but I think it's best to have. So that's my current favorite team. Like I said, it's frustrating when I fail because I know like I definitely could have won that one, for example, if I just hadn't done that, if I just gone in with the tier cards. But that's on me. That's on me. But I really like this team. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. This is not the easiest team to kind of build out just because obviously you need relic, relic, relic. These two aren't too bad because they're dog's relics, but this one is a Nidhogger relic, so it's a little bit less free to play. Although definitely still doable if you're farming just like first and second floor once you get Freya relic. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and as always, I will catch you all in the next one. Cheers.